A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. In this channeling session, I'm going to be talking about a DM who is feeling really bad because he feels that the feminine, like he always goofs up, he's always making mistakes. And he feels that every time he gets a golden opportunity to get closer to the divine feminine, he spoils it or he ruins it by his own behavior. And he is trying to work very hard, like right now he's like trying to focus on the mistakes he has made in order to rectify them. So how did this happen? So first and foremost, one thing he realizes is that the feminine is the one who gives him happiness, who gives him joy, who gives him peace, okay? Not other things. So when he talks to her, he's very happy. And the moment she starts talking to him nicely, the moment she starts, being reciprocative, he starts getting into a negative zone. That's what he feels now. That the moment she's nice, even if it's for a day or two, even if it's for a week or a month or whatever, he starts taking her for granted. And then during that zone, when he's in that zone of taking her for granted, he starts acting in such a way that she again does not trust him anymore. She again feels like, no, this is not for me. I don't want to do this. And then she maintains a distance, a safe distance from him. Now, some of you who are in no contact situation, you may not be able to understand this very deeply, but I'm going to request you to try to understand it, like try to feel it. Because feelings are the things that change your reality. Feelings change your reality, not anything else. Actions don't as much as feelings do, and that's why we teach people in therapy on how to practice law of assumption for real. Like there are lots of things that I can tell you and a lot of practices that I can tell you, like do this, do that. You might even go to Google, you might even search on the internet, but you don't know how to do it because you are not in the correct energy match for it. And that's why you keep feeling bad about yourself, like, he doesn't love me, he doesn't want me, he doesn't care about me, he has the karmic, he's more into the karmic, blah blah blah. But the feminine has to come into her power, and she has to come into her power in a selfless way. Like if I whoop his ass, if I do something like being strict with him or not taking his anger, his drama, his dramatics very seriously, not taking his running very seriously, then only I can do better in life. And once you get the control, once all the feminines get the control, only then they can fix the masculine energy. I see a lot of people, they are more concerned about the masculine all the time, but they don't listen to the updates that are for the feminine, or they don't care about the messages that come for the feminine from the feminine collective. Okay, they totally ignore it. They will go through the list and they'll say DM messages, okay, they want to listen. DF messages, instantly they will ignore. And what happens is those messages are always having some very important pearl of wisdom. It's only when they waste a lot of time into this, then they go back and they are like, okay, let me listen to this, let me listen to that, let me watch this, let me watch that. Till the time you're not going to heal your feminine energy, you can't heal masculine. To heal masculine, a feminine has to come into her true power. By ignoring the messages that come from the DF collective, how are you going to grow? And a lot of feminines have done that. 1 year back they came to me and they said, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm healing the masculine. And I would ask them, how are you healing the masculine? And they would say, oh, I read this, I read that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm like, okay, fine, because I can't force people. Nobody can force anyone. You have to only give answers to those people, or you can give therapy to those people. You can help those people who want to be helped. You can't force feeding someone when they don't want to be fed, correct? So then they stay stuck. They stay stuck in the misery, and then they see like other feminines are growing. Other feminines are attracting so many things and I am not. then they shed their ego or their ignorance or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so guys and girls, here in this particular session, the masculine is literally thinking, like, he looks at the feminine as if she is very important for him. She is on a pedestal right now where she was not for a long time. Okay, so how does this shift? How does the feminine, who was not on the pedestal, comes on the pedestal for the masculine? And he wants to, he wants to impress her. He wants to convince her. He wants to take care of her. Because she is adamant now. Because she is like, no, I am not changing for anyone. I am okay the way I am. I am fine the way I am. You walked all over me. You left me for some other woman. You left me for some other female. And then you come back to me and you give me attitude and you're expecting that I'm going to be your slave. I'm going to be your servant. I'm sorry to say, you can go back to anyone you want to, or you can find a new person, but I am not. So she, in her head, knows that he will come to her. And that confidence she gets by inner work. If you're not going to do inner work, if the feminines are not going to do inner work, if they're not going to heal their inner feminine, if they're not going to awaken the high priestess, he will not do any of these things. He will still waste his time just the way the feminines are wasting their time. Okay. But in this channeling, I see a little bit of different situation. I do see that the feminine is in those energies where she is tired. She's sick and tired of the masculine's ways. She literally feels that when I'm nice to him, when I love him, when I care for him, when I pamper him, when I call him, when I message him, he is taking me for granted. Just because I'm doing that and he's running away from me. I am in chasing energies. I'm in waiting energies. I'm like a beggar. I'm begging, for love and attention and affection. And he ain't giving it to me. I want to get it from him, but he's not giving it to me. Okay. And it could be anything, even intimacy. But when she says, I don't want it from him, he can do whatever the F he wants to do. I don't want to get with him. I can do everything myself. I can be happy myself. In fact, she, when she contemplates, and this channeling is about the energy of contemplation, the energy of, going within. So she contemplates like what is he bringing on the table? What is he doing for me? And she realizes that he's not doing much for her, but he can do it for others. He can give commitment to others. He can buy presents for others. He can take them for vacations. He can, do everything for those other girls or maybe that one other girl. But he did not do anything for me while I was the nicer one. And whenever he comes back to the feminine, any masculine, the running masculine, whenever he comes back to the feminine should not act like a carpet for them. The feminine should have her own stand, and she should question him, like, where the hell were you? What happened to you? Why do you want to meet me? Why do you want to talk to me? What has changed? She should, and without getting scared, because most feminines, they are very scared that he's going to go away again. You need to, that is a demon, guys. That fear that you have is a demon, and you need to be a demon slayer. Okay, you gotta slay that demon. Maybe it's for you. You guys need to prepare for that fight, and some of you are not even willing to prepare for that fight. Some of the feminines are so down in the dungeons, or they're so down in the darkness, they don't even want to get up, and they are constantly telling themselves, I am not good enough. They keep telling the stories to themselves that I'm not good enough, I'm not beautiful enough, I'm not worthy enough, he's not gonna fight for me, he's not gonna do anything for me, he's so amazing. Like, what is he? What is the so amazing thing about him? So the awakening feminine has to question this, and in this channeling, she is. Only just by questioning, there is a change in his energy. Only just by questioning that, is he even worthy for me? Is he worthy for my time? And then not being negative about it, thinking that I am amazing. Otherwise, why is his ass so sorry right now? Why is he troubled by the karmic? Why is he upset? Because the karmic is troubling him. The karmic does not care for him. So he needs to also think that the relationship he had with the feminine did not work out. The relationship with the karmics never worked out for him. Then he is also the problem, right? He is the problem. He needs to think that. And for that, the feminine needs to think that he is the problem creator. And she cannot look at him like, wow, oh my god, he's so sexy, he's so handsome. She can't she can't fall for him like so easily. Because we don't teach, like in this work that I'm doing, I don't teach people to fall in love. I teach people to rise in love. I don't want anyone to fall in love. Please don't fall in love. Okay, rise in love. Love is supposed to make you rise, shine, not fall, not be degraded, not be a servant. Because the feminine energy is a very powerful energy. She's the energy of change. She's the energy of creativity. She's the energy that a masculine needs to do anything. She is the Shakti. Okay, without the Shakti, Shiva can't be Shiva. There is no happiness without energy. Can you even stand up and dance if you don't have the energy? So if Shiva wants to dance, if Shiva wants to do whatever, he needs Shakti for that. That's the power of Shakti. So Shakti needs to realize, all feminines need to realize that they are Shakti. They have the power, they have the energy to change the things, to do things, to be amazing. So here the masculine understands that and he's very, very regretful. In fact, he needs to go through this phase, my friends. He need to regret. He need to think. He need to sit and think like, what the hell am I doing? What have I done for her? Nothing. I only demand from her. I have done so much for the karmics, so much for the karmics, and she's never happy. And I do nothing for her and still she is happy with me. But now she's not, because now she's done with him. Now she's like, fuck off. Literally. And he realizes that. So it's an energetic fuck off. Like energetically she's telling him, I don't need your drama. You wanna go to drama, you wanna do drama, go to your mama, okay? Go to your mama for all the drama. I got no drama, honey, and I'm not your mama. So she's saying that to him. Please fix your problems. I don't want to fix your problems anymore because you don't give me the, the gratitude or the thank you. You don't support me in any way. All you do is demand, demand, demand. Why don't you demand with the karmic? And in some cases, he demanded with the karmic and the karmic showed him her thumb, like thumb down, And he was like coming, like he was in his, like back in his this thing, like, yeah, she didn't do nothing for me and I did so much for her. So some of the time has to pass, like the masculines have to spend time with the karmics. Only then they will figure it out that they are the problem. They are the pampered child. They are the one who can never make the decision. They are the one who needs support of mother, father, sister, brother, friends and this and that, and they always needed the feminine support. The feminine always supported him, So they need to open up. They need to wake up. Now for your personal situation, which could be different or which could be same or which could be half same and half different, whatever it is, you can get into a personal session with me and you can check out the description box. Only when you're sure that you want to book a session, then write to me at TheSunamoon@gmail.com. Kindly do not share any of your twin flame journey experience with me, because when I want to see you in person, because the sessions are in video, on video calls, I need to see your face, I need to see you energetically in person. When I do that, then we will discuss your twin flame journey and whatever is good enough or whatever is needed for your journey, okay? In case of therapies, you can go and check out the description box. And please do not get to me for therapy if you are not ready for therapy. Ask me questions, but only if you are ready. If you are not ready, if you are confused, or if you are just doing time pass, then do not, ask me about it. Because therapy is a serious business and therapy needs time, and I only want to entertain those people who want to do therapy, who want to invest in themselves, okay? Because I would be investing a lot of time, love, affection and energy. Most importantly, it's a charge that is being given to a lot of feminines, okay? And you can also join the channel as a member to get extra, like special support for which is only for members, and like live channelings, live streams, and live Q&A. Okay. And other than that, once you enter the twin flame universe, okay, so please understand what is a twin flame universe. Now that you're on this channel and you're listening, twin flame universe is not just the feminine and masculine union. Twin flame union means the feminine becomes a boss lady. Okay, she becomes the boss lady and she knows what to do, and she's connected with her higher self. She's connected with her intuition. So she gets into a mind, body, soul connect. And then the masculine reciprocates. The masculine, who is a mirror, becomes a supportive system. She's not depending on him, and emotional dependence, physical dependence, mental dependence, and whatever dependence, she does not depend on him. So when she does not depend on him, then he will automatically do what he's here to do on planet Earth. The masculine is born to support the feminine. Please understand that, okay? It's not the other way around. You don't have to support him. He will support you. You just do your mission. You do what you're here to do. You realize who you are, and for that you need to work on yourself, okay? So I'm going to close this channeling session, and I'm going to leave this particular masculine, whosoever he is from the collective, because he needs to think about his actions. He needs to figure out that he can't take her for granted anymore. He can't lose her. He can't afford to lose her anymore. Because he is thinking like that, that I got her back again with a great difficulty. Now I can either go back to my karmic reality or the karmic choices I made, or I can be back with her and be happy, even if she whoops my ass every second day. So what do I need to do? Do I want to be with her? Because I love to get my ass whooped by her. I love it. He loves it. He loves to be with her, okay? That's something you need to also know. All feminine needs to know that the masculine enjoys most with the feminine. She makes him happy, okay? And when she makes him happy, then he's willing to take everything that she gives to him, because she has a real mission. She is not there to buy Gucci and Prada bags. She is not there to wear Louis Vuitton shoes, okay? She wants to do something for planet Earth, and he understands that. And he figures that out. So he wants to be with her, okay? He wants to be the support system, and for that, he needs to be in his hermitage, even if it's for a day, even if he gets 24 hours just thinking about this, he will figure it out. So right now, he's doing that. So thank you so much for being here with me. One love and peace out.